Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Jay's Garage. Today we got a quick one for you. If you saw my Husky toolbox review, you know that I mentioned some stuff about it squeaking. If you haven't seen that video, check it out if you feel like it. Anyways, this video is addressing that squeaking that comes from the hutch lid. And I'm going to explain to you very quickly how I've solved this issue. So the hutch was making a very distinctive squeaky sound while it was open anytime the box was moved, whether it was closing drawers or you bump into the box or whatever, it would make an obnoxious squeaking sound. I cannot tell you how annoying that squeaky top is. Well, what I noticed was the hinge back here, the last two rivets on both sides were not done correctly, and they allowed the hinge to move a little bit on the top. So I went ahead and drilled those rivets out and put two new rivets in on each side, and the horrible squeaking sound is gone. There's still a slight bit of noise from the top, but overall that obnoxious squeaking sound seems to be solved by installing rivets the correct way. Go figure. So just to show you what solved the problem for me, I used these 3/16 by 1/2 inch rivets. Just got these from Harbor Freight. This 100 count was like $5. It's the exact size rivet that you need for this job. And yeah, I mean, the only problem is they're not black. Can't really see them very well, but you can always slap some paint on them and solve that aesthetic issue. So I used a 1/4 inch drill bit to drill out the top of the rivets. If you already know how to do that, then you know how to do it. If not, use that 1/4 inch drill bit on this size rivet. You're just going to drill off the head, and then you're going to use a scribe or something as small as the shank that remains in the rivet hole. You're going to just knock that out. It's pretty easy. I use a scribe for the job. I also borrowed my friend John's central pneumatic. You can pick this up at Harbor Freight as well. If you're not going to be doing a lot of rivets, don't pick up the air riveter, but I will tell you that that thing is awesome. Made short work of this job and made it kind of enjoyable, really. You can get a hand rivet gun and get the job done as well, so don't think that you have to get a pneumatic rivet gun to accomplish this task. And who knows, maybe you have a buddy that has one. Go ahead and ask. Yo, shout out to John for that air riveter. Thanks, buddy. Oh, one last thing too is you will need to remove the strut to get it out of your way, or at least I had to. If you have to do this, there's a little tab on here. You pull this this little metal ring here, you're gonna pull it out a little bit and slide it down, and you'll have to do that to the struts on both sides, and that'll allow you to remove just the lower end of the strut and move it out of the way. And then for my box, I was able to just lay the hutch top back against the wall. That wasn't really an issue. If your box isn't near something, then you're going to want to find something to prop the lid up, because now you've taken off the stoppers from stopping the top from just falling all the way back. So keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, sounds a lot better. You could probably go the extra mile. I mean, check all your rivets. You might have more loose than I did. All I did was just shake the box and you could see the movement. Just check your rivets all the way down. Check them on the hutch side too. Mine were good on the hutch side, or the lid side, excuse me, but on the hutch side they were loose. So the other thing you could do too is you could grease this hinge, but that seemed kind of like a pain in the ass, and I was only gonna go after that in the event that putting the new rivets didn't solve it. But I'm pretty happy with the results of the new rivets being installed, and that's a wrap. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more from Jay's Garage, come back to the channel. Hit subscribe. I'll see you guys around.